Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing that second. Unfortunately, the first video, I am not gonna lie, it did not turn out as great as I expected. I actually pulled some, I would say, pretty good cards even, but just my energy was pretty low. I had recorded like 5 videos, I think, by then, so yeah, I'm not sure if I'll end up uploading it. Thankfully, I did have, I think I can show it. I don't think it has a label, but I did get a case of this, so hey, as always, we're going deep into Lorcana. I think I've gotten a case for at least each of the releases. And first chapter, I actually still have an extra case that I bought. So, hey. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see. I did fix up if you guys seen any of my other videos, you noticed that this was a disaster. I did clean it up and try to display of as many games as I'm opening. So, hey, hopefully it's a good visual. Let me know if you enjoy it, what you recognize, what you're curious about. So let's do this. We're doing some Lorcana into the Inklands. So I was gonna say it's a special feeling to open some Lorcana, but you know, if you weren't here for the first chapter, especially maybe not for the first chapter specifically, but for the September release, you do not understand what people went through. Oh shit, this is a new one. That's cool. Oh, sorry, I'll try to cut back on my cursing, but I definitely wanted Robin Hood. Definitely one of my favorites. Hopefully I can get the Enchanted. I did see the Enchanted. But if you weren't here for the September release, man, that was such a disaster. Boxes were, I think they approached $400 at one point, like before November, before Floodborn came out. So yeah, if you wanted to get into Lorcana, it was super hard, obviously, to get people into it. I mean, who the hell could justify, paying $400 for a box? So it was a pretty hard sell for a while. But thankfully, Ravensburger, I'm guessing Disney must have told them or given them money. I don't know how they did it, because I'm looking at Bandai and they One Piece, they refused to do anything. But anyways, and they just fixed it. They stepped to the pressure. They stepped up to the plate. They pressed foot to the pedal, whatever you want to call it. It was insane. They they churned out so much product that Floodborn, I think after release, after like big box release, dropped to like under MSRP, like almost right away. Which is kind of insane. I think it's good, obviously, accessibility wise. This means that, hey, if anyone wants to get into Lorcana, now there is no excuse. So I feel that's great, obviously, especially with it being such a family-friendly game. It's supposed to be played by as many people as possible. So making it as accessible as possible, I think is great. And I also think it's nice. They also did some collectability. They didn't kill the entire collectability. They didn't reprint the tropes. I think that's pretty nice. Give collectors something and then give players something. Because realistically speaking, if you're a player, I think first chapter tropes are like $400 right now, which is just insane. But if you think about it, if you're a player, there's zero reason why you would ever buy that when a booster box is, I think, $240, $250 right now. So I think it's nice that they're doing that. They're trying to appeal to both worlds, and I think that's something that other TCGs could learn from. One Piece, Bandai Fusion World. Anyways, so very excited about this. I just wanted to let everyone know about that. If, like I said, if you weren't there, hey, you probably don't understand. You're just like, what? I've been able to get a product at MSRP every single release. Trust me, it was not that simple, my guy. But hey, very excited, to see the new properties. So in this one, it seems that they're focusing on, obviously, Aladdin. It seems they're focusing a lot on more of the newer ones, huh? The quote-unquote Renaissance one, Atlantis, Treasure Planet, Hercules, Aladdin. Look at this. Oh, Robin Hood. DuckTales, yeah, DuckTales. Neverland, that's Peter Pan. The 101 Dalmatians, Robin's Bow. So yeah, what are you guys excited about for this set? Were you guys more excited about I don't know what property, or I don't know actually. How do you guys collect? Do you guys collect like certain properties? Do you guys collect just the meta cards? For the first 2 sets, I think I actually managed. Wait, I think I missed one, but I think I managed to collect most legendaries. For the first set, I think I only missed Tikal, and other than that, I managed to collect every single one. So I would say pretty good job. I think I even managed to get a Hades foil, so I did a pretty damn good job, if I say so myself. And then for Floodborn, I did manage to get a copy of every single legendary, all 12. And I think it was, which one did I keep foiled? Snow White and Donald Duck. Yes, I kept those two foil. And then for first chapter, what else? Oh, I did manage to pull an enchanted, 2 enchantments actually, that I ended up keeping. The Belle and the Mickey, so I do have those 2 as well. I think I'll get rid of Belle. Just, I'm not, I know Disney princesses, that's blasphemy, but, I'm not the biggest fan. I prefer Mickey way more, and that's definitely one that I'm keeping, so, who knows. But anyways, about this one, very excited. Hopefully I can get an enchanted. If I do get an enchanted, hopefully it can be Jafar, Ursula, a character that I like. Because I'll be honest, Treasure Planet and, what's it called, the other one, Atlantis, I think, are like one of those movies that I think I watched like twice, maybe. And like, I don't really remember that much. I think all I remember from Atlantis is I think this is from Treasure Planet, for example. I think this is from Atlantis, I want to say. Yes. Dalmatians. I think all I remember is the character, the main character, the blonde guy. Or I don't even know if he's blonde, but the one with glasses, I think his name is Milo. Yeah, Milo. And that there's like this lady who's like yellow. That's like all I remember. I don't even remember the main villain, to be quite honest. So, yeah, I definitely don't remember that one. You know what I'm waiting for? It's crazy to me that... Very interesting how they're doing it. I would expect them to do more so IP-focused boxes. So, for example, I don't know, you're doing a Winnie Pooh box. You know how many Winnie Pooh cards you can make? But I think it's kind of smart what they're doing. They're approaching more IPs. So, to hit as many people as possible with the nostalgia. But, I don't know. I still think it's kind of weird that they still haven't done some properties, like, so much, Like, Pixar, they haven't even touched Pixar, man. Like, imagine, they could do a whole box about that. That's so cool. They could definitely do that for, like, their first anniversary. For, like, set 5. They could do, like, a Pixar celebration, like, a first anniversary celebration. Imagine they could have Toy Story. They could have Monster Inc. They could have Up. Holy crap. That would go insane. They could have Wall-E. That would go crazy, man. I was so excited. But yeah, for me personally, I think I'm more so of an IP collector. I'm not a player for Lorcana. I did hear that it's pretty fun, though, and it's pretty easy to get into, which, I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, they're trying to make it appealing towards children. So yeah, that's good. But I'm more so of a collector, so yeah. If I do pull, I think the ones that I'm going for personally would be Jafar. I pulled Robin Hood, so that's the one. Another one that I was going for. I don't think Stitch has a legendary in this one, so I'm good. I pulled Mickey on the other one, so that's 3. Yeah, I think I pulled most of the ones I want. I just need Jafar. Oh, and I did pull Jim Hawkins, which is a pretty good card. Like I said, I barely... Oh, let's go. Oh, man, what the hell? I got 2 legendaries back-to-back and Ursula. Let's go. I do already have the first chapter Ursula, so obviously not as excited, but yeah, that's still pretty nice. And then we got Kita. This is the one of the few that I remember. The yellow lady from Atlantis, right? Yes, Protector of Atlantis. That's like barely all I remember. Oh, man. And it was a good movie for her. I can't recall. It's just it wasn't one of those that I wanted to rewatch. I don't know. It was one of those that I usually would skip. The ones I would love to rewatch was Toy Story. Toy Story 2 specifically. Oh man, I literally had that engraved into my like by memory, damn near. Like I could recite that movie when I was younger. It felt like. Oh yeah, I think this one they have like a bunch of different variety. That's pretty cool. And then Toy Story 1 as well. Wall-E also I watched like I think like 5 times, 6 times. Man. Up I watched like 10 times. Yeah, no, I think I'm a huge fan of Pixar. They do some amazing work. Shame a lot of the newer animated stuff hasn't been doing as great. I think their newest animated movie, Disney one, the Wish one, I don't know if it did good. I know a lot of people were criticizing it before it even came out, which I think is hilarious. But, like, okay, you're already calling a movie trash and it hasn't even come out. But, all right. I don't know. It's one of those things that kind of sucks. Like, people say, oh, we want new animation, and they don't support it. So, companies default to doing, we're doing Frozen 3. We're doing Moana live action. And it just kind of sucks to see, man. So, hey, I'll definitely try to check out the new movie. Give it a chance at least. And I think they're also doing Inside Out. I think that's Pixar, right? So, if it is, then yeah, definitely go support them. They should also do Zootopia. I'm very surprised they didn't touch it again. Imagine there's actually a Zootopia too, and I just don't know about it. I would not be surprised. They always do that kind of stuff. Like, and not even Disney. That's just companies in general. I mean, look at Megamind too. Like, that just came out, and that thing was, oh man, it's rough. How do you look worse? How do you manage to, like, do so bad that your 2010 movie looks better, sounds better, and it just like feels better to watch? Like, no, what? It's just, it sucks, man. That's why I'm saying that it sucks when new original animation is, not supported enough, and it gives companies the excuse to use these lazy cash grabs and just, oh, screw everyone, just make the new movie, whatever, just makes cash. Because I'm pretty sure, oh, let's go. You know what? I don't even know if value wise this is better than the other one, but I got the one I was going, look at this. This looks so cool. This is probably my favorite. One of my favorite Lorcana arts so far. Because what? I just love the snake motif for Jafar. Probably one of my favorite Disney villains. That era was so cool, man. The 1990s, the early 2000s for Disney. If you grew up around then, yeah, you had a blessed childhood, man. You had some great stories to grow up to. That's what I'm saying, that it sucks that new animation is so far and few in between, whereas before it was like so prevalent. And yeah, sucks for the kids today, man. But hey, they can always go back now with Disney Plus. You can watch literally the entire thing, so you're not really missing out on much, I guess. And nowadays you get like 8 superhero movies a year, so there you go, I guess. We replace one thing for another, I suppose. I wonder what's gonna replace superhero movies. I mean, obviously, Marvel is gonna still always be. I'm pretty sure they're always gonna be there. Like, even if they start dying down, like in popularity, like a bit, like there'll always be superhero movies. There'll always be an audience for it. But I wonder what will the next genre be. Because obviously, right now, I feel like it's still kind of superheroes. Horror is always after. You know what? Horror is timeless, man. I'm such a huge horror fan. I never want to see it go away. But horror is timeless. It's been here since the 1980s, I think, mainstream. Well, I wouldn't say it was super mainstream back then, but it always had a presence in the mainstream. Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, you name it. The Grudge for the 2000s. Man, that was the first horror movie I watched in movie theaters. Let me tell you, that was an experience. I would just hear in my closet at night. But yeah, no, the 1990s for Disney, I feel like was such an important period because it really reinvigorated like their company and like their whole identity. I feel like because they were struggling for a while there, maybe not financially, but like I felt. Like looking back, obviously I wasn't born then, but like looking back at like some of the stuff they were doing, it was like what the hell? And like with Aladdin, Hercules, DuckTales, all these movies, 101 Dalmatians, like you name it, like it gave them such a such a boost, I feel like, with the new generation. Hey, look at us nowadays. We're nostalgic for all those IPs. Now everyone's saying, where's that, you know what? No, never mind. I was going to say everyone's saying, where's the Lion King? Don't touch the Lion King anymore. I am so done with the Lion King stuff. Man, they did the live action. They have they have the, what's it called? The Broadway thing. They have like I think 2 sequels. Oh, man. It is, it's crazy out here. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh, what the hell? This better have an enchanted. What the hell is going on with this pad? Oh, there you go. Sorry about that. That's on me. Took my while to get there. Imagine if I actually pull an enchanted of this one, I'll be so pissed. I don't know. I think I see. I wouldn't be pissed, but just the one pack that obviously I'm struggling with. Very nice. Look at this. Helga Sinclair. Wait, isn't this the one? Oh, I think she's the villain from Atlantis. There you go. I think I found her. Speaking of her, there you go. I think so. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's her. I really forgot that movie. That's crazy. Like, I barely remember. Also, the Treasure Planet one, I barely remember. All I remember is John Silver, the alien pirate. All I know, to be honest, I forgot the name of the protagonist because I know it's Jim Hawkins just because I pulled it the other day. That's literally the only reason. Oh, speaking of, there you go. Milo, that's the protagonist of Atlantis. We got an enchanted? No. Hopefully we can get something. Oh, we got Chernabog though. Let's go. Probably my favorite super. I did get it already, but probably my favorite super art. Out of the set, at least. But yeah, what's your favorite card for this one? Meta-wise or, art-wise, whatever. Let me know. Doesn't matter. For me, I have to say it's Jafar. Now that I'm pretty sure I pulled most legendaries at this point. Because I did get most unique ones on this one. That's crazy. I expected to pull a bunch of dupes. I actually didn't. Oh, what the hell? Another new legendary. Let's go. I'll definitely. Oh wait, that's from Scrooge McDuck, the Lucky Dime. Oh yeah, they also have DuckTales. I think I mentioned it, but yeah, they have DuckTales, which I think is from the late 80s. So from that era. So yeah, it seems that this one was focused around that era specifically. Obviously with some exceptions, Winnie Pooh, obviously some Mickey cards, but I feel like they're always. I feel like Mickey's gonna be like Lorcana's Charizard. Like they're always gonna squeeze it in somehow, like the property, just because it's such a huge IP. Like literally, if you think Disney, like I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Like Mickey's ears come to my head, so I understand Disney. It's okay. I'm not gonna blame you for it. I'm very surprised that Minnie Mouse hasn't had a legendary actually. Pluto, Goofy, actually yeah. What the hell? Pluto, Minnie, and Goofy hadn't had a legendary. That's crazy, man. And Mickey, I think, has a what, 2 legendaries? Yeah. The Jolly Roger, Baloo, Heart of Tafiti, the Heart of Tafiti. Oh yeah, I think they. Oh, I was gonna say, are they doing Moana too? No, I think it's like a live action. Again, what the? All right, let's do the top 5. My top 5. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this set. Or are you guys excited about? I don't even know. I think Lorcana is one of the few that you actually can enjoy the set without thinking about the next set, because I don't think they announce it beforehand. Which I think is great, because it sucks when you're opening a new set, you're enjoying it, and suddenly like everyone's already talking about the next set. It's like, oh, what the fuck, guys? I just bought this. Oh, sorry. Like I said, I would try to cut back, but sometimes it do slip out. We have 4. Wow, all unique. This is crazy. I did not expect that. What the? That's some insane luck. I don't know if it's insane luck, because I think Jim Hawkins was like a $30 card, so I guess I would have appreciated a dupe, but you can't win them all, right? Oh, I was gonna say, didn't I get a Robin Hood? Yes. So I got 5 legendaries. I think that's usually what you get, so it's about average. I can't. Oh wait, yeah, I didn't. I don't know if I'm uploading my first one, so I guess I'll put Chernobyl. So in this one, I didn't get a legendary foil. Okay, so my first box was definitely better in terms of financial value, but art-wise, I'm not gonna lie, I prefer this one, because I did not enjoy most of the other ones that I pulled. 2, 3. All right, we good. I mean, come on. I think I telegraphed it. I think I made it so obvious that, of course, Jafar is my number 1. You already know. I had to pick it. Look at it. I love the snakes. So look like with the purple stuff. So cool. The number 2. You already know I had to pick Robin Hood. Honestly, I was between these two, but yeah, I just prefer Robin Hood as a character. So I had to pick it. I love the animated movie. I was gonna say that. You know what? I'm gonna go against the grain and say I do like the Russell Crowe movie. I know that a lot of people say it's boring, it's long, and trust me, it is. I think it's like 3 hours or like 2.5 hours, but it's pretty good. If you have a chance, watch it. It reminds me a lot of Gladiator. I don't know why. We got Chernobyl, number 3. You already know. I mean, just like literally the gargoyle monster. What's not to like? Ursula, the classic. Honestly, like I said, I would put her higher, but I do have her. I think her first chapter, yes, first chapter art. And I do think this one's cooler, but first chapter, it has the first chapter text, so I prefer the other one. Then Scrooge McDuck's Lucky. Look at that. Oh, I thought it was foil for a second. I was gonna say, wait, what? Are you foil? But no, it's just a regular one. But look at that. Very nice. I did not remember it being like all in a capsule. I did not remember. I just remember the little coin. Very nice though. And then I was gonna give a shout out to this one just because literally she was one of the few things I remember about Atlantis. So I guess she deserved a shout out. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Just a fun discussion about Disney in general, about the... Obviously, I don't think we talked that much about the game, but, just about the cards in general, about the IPs in general. So hopefully you guys enjoy the polls. Hopefully you guys enjoy the discussion, and hopefully I'll see you guys around. See you.